The second mini trek I'd like to invite you on is to seek out new ways to expand the love in your heart. About 20 years ago, when I was relatively new to New Thought, I attended a course in a local church nearby. And the morning of the first day of the course, the leader told us that we would be facilitated in small groups. So she introduced the facilitators. I went straight out of my comfort zone onto an edge. You see, one of the facilitators was this big, tall, white guy with a beard. He wore denim and leather. His name was Larry, and he had a Texas accent. And I knew it. I could just tell he was one of them. Larry was a white biker dude. So all of the good feelings of connection, of connection and love went out the window, and I went straight to my comfort zone that I cultivated during Black Power in California, when the white biker dudes were our natural enemies. I experienced the feelings of judgment, fear, and almost hatred. I say almost because I secretly did think they were cool on their Harleys. Well, over the course, in the next few weeks, Larry and I fell in love. Not the way you might be thinking, but we simply saw the light in each other's eyes. We simply heard the voice of God in each other's stories. A few months later, when I was in the hospital, you know it was a long time ago, I was in the hospital recovering from a surgery, Larry and his wife came by to visit. Larry brought his teddy bear to keep me company. When he went out for coffee, his wife said to me, "I don't think you realize what's going on here." He said, nobody ever gets to touch Larry's teddy bear. She said, "This friendship with you has been a great breakthrough for him." I was touched by what she said, but it also made me very uncomfortable. It took me to an edge. So when they left, I stayed with that edge. I felt the feelings, thought the thoughts, asked myself the deep questions, and I fell asleep cuddling Larry's bear. When I woke up that morning, I knew exactly what I was going to do. I decided that I was going to embrace all white bikers all over the world, all at once. And I knew exactly how to do it. You see, I had mastered a very, very special skill. I had a black belt in stereotyping. So I just told myself, those white bikers, they're all the same. They're just like Larry. They're human beings. They're faces of God, so very, very beautiful. Now, I can't prove that the recent decision of a white biker gang to protect Maya Angelou's funeral from protesters was directly related to the breakthrough between me and Larry, or my decision to embrace all white bikers. But I can prove that for the last 20 years, every single time I see or think of a white biker, love and appreciation flows out of my heart instead of fear and almost hatred. So I'd like to invite you If you have a group of people that you might consider stereotyping into your heart, you'll know who they are if you think of them or see one of them, you feel uncomfortable. I encourage you to stay with that discomfort long enough to seek out new ways to expand the love in your heart.